In typical Johnny effing Hopper fashion, I kind of messed up. I didn't bring spare batteries, and my Rode Video Pro mic ended up dying on me, so I had to improvise with some cheaper microphones, and it didn't really work out. So I do apologize ahead of time, but I felt like I owed it to the community, Devin Raper and David, his mechanic, to present this KX250 to you guys, because they spent so much time and effort, and I do apologize of the quality. You know, there's a saying that says sometimes you just freaking make mistakes, right? You got to move on. So I apologize, and I hope you guys enjoy it, and the quality will be better moving forward, because you live and learn.
Yeah, it's so like you said, it's a 07, and we literally had 2 weeks notice to build. We did the best we could with what we had, and scratched and clawed and worked long nights just to make it here.
What all did you have to do to it?
So we couldn't get suspension done in time, so to run the 450 stuff up front, we had to customize, you know, do a little fabbing and stuff to. That's his forks and clamps. Those are stock clamps. We couldn't get the extra really to work too good on it, so we went with the stock clamps.
This is the A-kit stuff?
Yes, that's A-kit, yes. And then thankfully Cowie, they had a shock left over that they were able to build, and they helped us out with that, which was super cool, because we were dead in the water without, you know, suspension. That's just done. And W hooked it up with the wheels, which was really cool. And then
and does this 450 stuff, is it like way stiffer because the bike is lighter for?
It is super stiff, and it feels like the bike is really front end high, like really front end high. So it's definitely taking some getting used to for him. But thank God it's straight rhythm and we're not turning, so it's okay. You know what I mean?
To get it going.
Well,
if you don't mind sharing an arbitrary number.
money wise?
Yeah.
Oh, honestly, I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. Really, I really don't know. We had the motor off the heat. You know, they hooked it up, rebuilding the motor for us. So that was really cool, because they did it all for free, which was really nice. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the sponsors really helped out where they could. You know, we're having to run a stock clutch because, you know, being a 15-year-old motorcycle, we don't. Not many people stock the stuff and have it, you know, readily available right now. So
old plates and everything in there, or
no, it's fresh, but it's still stock, you know,
yeah,
which, you know,
20 years old.
Yeah. But again, we're not coming out of corners and stuff, so we're not really clutching too much.
Yeah.
But you know, it's still enough. But we went through, completely stripped the bike, cleaned everything as much as we could. You know, unfortunately, we weren't able to get a pipe, so we had to really scrub and get as much rust off the pipe as possible. You know.
Are you guys keeping the bike afterwards, or are you selling it?
No, it's actually we had to borrow this bike. We couldn't even get a bike our own, so thankfully we got somebody that actually let us borrow this bike, and so unfortunately it was not in the greatest condition, so we definitely had to, you know, go through a lot. So
yeah, to make sure it's safe as far as bearings.
Oh yeah, I changed every bearing on this bike, everything, because
this sucker's not fuel injected because it's so old.
No,
like how's jetting on this thing?
Well, we're in Texas and relatively close jetting, we didn't have to change it really. We changed the needle position when we got down here to sea level and did a little bit of tuning, you know, with the screws and stuff. But as far as changing the jets and stuff, we were set.
I know Jay was saying that his 425 was bogging like hardcore.
And he's running an Electron too, so you know, and we got the Keenan on there, you know, and that, you know, the Electron, it's you know, I hear nothing but good stuff about it. You know, I don't really know, but as far as I know, it's.
I got my pack. I got my pack. Easy.
Heck yeah, sir. Yeah.
All right,
brother.
Awesome, brother.
Hey, thanks, man. But yeah.
What made you guys want to go stay with Kawasaki as opposed to go with a bike that is out of the
fresh, new?
Yeah.
Loyalty to Kelly's Kawasaki. They've been great to him and us, and you know, and we wanted to stay true to the guys that are, you know, supporting us. keeping us doing what we love. So,
Back when I was trying to, this guy was always beating me.
I hear you.
And man, it's cool to see. How old is Devin?
Me and him are actually the same age. We are 32 years old. Yeah. We all grew up racing against each other, which is funny.
What are your guys' plans for this year?
For this year, this upcoming Supercross? Well, we're starting the training process and everything and prep. We're gonna hit all rounds and give it a good shot and hopefully get some good stuff going with the sponsors. I know that we already got a deal where we're gonna be we have our trailer. They're gonna haul the bikes around and stuff for us with Next Level. They're really hooking us up and helping us out with that, and just keep doing as best as we can and hoping for the best, man.
Speaking freely, have you guys had any burnout with chasing the series and maybe not results being where you want them to, and like some nagging injuries?
It's tough. It's tough. Because being a military veteran, I tell Devin all the time, like, I'd rather go back to Afghanistan with nothing but a butter knife than get on a Supercross track. You know what I mean? Like, it's brutal, it's hard, it's long, it's a lot of work, but it's in our blood. It's what we love. It's like, it's just the thing. So
I know some of the riders pay their bikes to be taken to the races so that they can fly, so that they don't have to drive as much.
We're in the same boat. Yeah, we're in the same boat.
Yeah, that's super helpful, but it's also
expensive. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is just trying to find the funds and stuff and get sponsor help, and because we're not a factory team. He's not even on a team. He's having to fund all this stuff himself. And so I'm helping where I can, and then he's got a regular job. He works. Same with me, Monday through Friday. So literally I work all week as a mechanic, and then fly out Friday, hit Supercross, come home Sunday, and then go back to work Monday, and it's what we got to do.
For sure. It's not the factory guys, it's definitely the privateers that are just going to the racing. And everybody watching, go buy a bike from Texas at Kelly Kawasaki.
They're actually out of Arizona.
Arizona, I should have known that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's good though, because we got the support of our wives, and with our home life is good, so they know how much we love it. Without them we couldn't do what we're doing. So
is this a race for you guys to try to get more sponsors, or is this just a fun?
Just fun. Get we didn't do outdoors, so we haven't been on a track since Utah, so it's good to get back out here and hit some Supercross stuff, kind of freshen up a little bit, even though it's on a two-stroke on a 15-year-old bike, but it's still fun, get out here and the atmosphere, we miss it, so it's good to kind of get in there and do what we can.
Anything noteworthy about this bike that you, since you're the mechanic on it, you able to ride it? Not just up and down the street?
I haven't had a chance. Because literally the bike came out here in the frame. We had to pick up the motor from cryo heat and everything else, so got out here, built it, and...
How many hours do you think they're in it? Like, for you guys putting this whole thing together?
Oh.
The concept to everything.
I don't know. That's a lot. I don't know. It's a lot, yeah. We, because he would even, be bringing it up to the shop where I work, and thankfully they're super cool and lenient, and let him come up there and on my lunch break, instead of taking lunch, I'm working on this thing, and whatnot, and so they're, been super cool. But
Devin, sorry, man, I'm kind of just putting you on the spot. Yeah. But if people want to support you guys, how could they find you, and what can they do?
You got to get the shirt in, though. This is where the theme came from.
What?
For the color. Your shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
This is the inspo right here. Jeff Emick, Pro Daddy, man.
Yeah, dude, how old is that shirt?
I don't know, I just ordered it from Dirt Studios, actually.
Okay, because I'm like...
I think it's 98.
For 98, that shirt looks brand new.
I know, right? I don't know if they can make it vintage or what, but... It looks good anyways. Gotta support me, shit, I don't know. DM me on Instagram.
Sorry, you gotta say that again. This is unfiltered, uncandid.
Okay. Yeah, if people want to support me, I mean, just reach out to me on Instagram, Devin447. That's 2 E's, Devin, again, 447, and shoot me a message and let's privateer it.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Engine braking. Is this weird? Not having any?
It is weird, very weird at first. It took me a while to get used to it. I got on the bike on Tuesday, and then had a full day Wednesday and a full day Thursday on Supercross, and getting more and more used to it. But the straight line is a lot easier. But at the Supercross track, getting corners and stuff, and that was a lot harder.
How's the bottom end? Not having a lot of bottom end.
Yeah, I think I made it too lean to like try and wake it up a little bit, but too lean to where it's actually sputtering a little bit, but learning and yeah.
What is the gnarliest part of the track? The drop off on the start looks kind of intimidating.
Yeah, it
And the like triple on looks really intimidating.
The table is pretty intimidating at first. I was honestly thinking to myself, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah, that's a huge wall. That looks like a tsunami.
It looks like. And then yesterday and today, my first time I hit it, I just paced the living hell out of it. I was like, all right, well, you're not gonna die.
3 times.
Yeah. So that's pretty good. Today, yesterday I didn't jump on the triple on the table either. It's like it's carrying so much speed, basically rolling into it. So yeah, that was a lot to pick up. I didn't even ride the Supercross back in that Texas right now. Ride on all the experience I had in Supercross to, pick it up, but it came around at the perfect time and it qualified in, but yeah, looking forward to going back home and actually getting my timing down and getting ready to set up next year on my course.
Oh yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys and thank you for letting me check out the two smoke.
Yeah, it seems pretty cool, huh?
Appreciate it, man.